No, but thank you so much, Matt.
I'm gonna get halfway out of. I'm gonna get out of my wetsuit. Are we live? What's up, guys? We're gonna do
in the car. We do this to warm up, specifically decompress a little bit. We all get hungry after a dive, so we're all just gonna kind of hang out and eat lunch. It's a little easier for us to answer questions in this setting because I can see my phone more clearly. The sun's not like shining on our faces, and it's not as busy. Those dives just get so busy, and when I don't have a communication mask, it makes it really hard for me to talk to you guys underwater and answer every single question. Nobody's commenting.
Then I guess we'll wait a little bit.
Somebody should comment so I can see if like the comments are working.
Ask us some questions. We want to make sure the comments are working. Right now we're seeing plenty of people join, plenty of likes. Oh, hello. Yeah, we're doing a Q&A right now. We're scuba divers. I'm Jake. We got Brittany here. We got Matt in the back.
What's up, guys?
We're Maui Posed, and we live stream our scuba dives.
They all say hi. Okay, good. We're on. So yeah, I don't have anywhere to really like place my phone, so I'm just gonna kind of hold it. We're gonna hang out. It's 1:42 right now. Australia here. So it's 1:42 right now. We should probably be back in the water by like 2:30. Thank you so much. We honestly have so much fun getting you guys out and in the water and diving with us. That's a great question. I don't think so, as far as what we've done under the sea. Is this a hobby you guys like? Well, we're hoping it's gonna just be our job, so. How long have we been on Maui? I pretty much grew up here in Hawaii, and in Maui specifically my whole life. Jake's been here a couple of years.
I've been here for about 3.5 years. I moved here from Atlanta, Georgia, so I went from hot and humid to hot and humid. But I have a lot better view here. I wouldn't have it any other way. What's the craziest thing we've found underwater? I've found a couple pairs of Maui gyms underwater. I found a phone or two underwater.
Really?
Generally, if I find a phone or like an Apple Watch, you can actually put in some rice, charge it, and then ideally they have the emergency contact. So I try to get that back to them.
Ideally.
We have not found a skull, no.
Oh my god, Brittany, one of my friends found a leg bone.
Oh geez.
Yeah, true story.
That'd be insane.
True story. We're getting so many good questions though. Oh my god, this is a good idea because we're missing.
Yeah, drink some water.
Is Hawaii a good place to vacation, and if so, what part? It's not a question I particularly like to answer. There's a couple of fantastic Kanaka Maoli or Hawaiian TikTokers and YouTubers that do specifically address that question in a very educated manner. As long as I've lived here and as much as Hawaii is, personally my home, I'm still a visitor. And I don't think that I have the authority to let you guys know whether you should visit or not. I'm sorry, you guys. But I do strongly believe that the true locals and the native inhabitants of the Hawaiian Islands are specifically who you should be looking at for information on whether to visit their home right now or not. Hawaii is having many problems right now. So we'll divert from that question, but that is my advice as far as like whether you should visit or not. But yeah, but we could... but yeah, ocean questions. We'll stick to that. Jake and I are here to answer questions. I know I'm absolutely obsessed with my truck, you guys.
Yeah, she loves it. But I'm driving it. I think it's a bit too big for me. It is a massive car. Like, holy crap. This car is massive.
No, it's a really cool truck.
Have you seen Opa? Not many.
I don't think I've ever seen an Opa. If I make you laugh, can I be a mod? Maybe. I don't think I've ever seen an Opa, actually. So we are planning a trip to the Big Island for next month, and live streaming some dives there on the Big Island. So hopefully that all works out. We were thinking like mid-April to get you guys out. There's a really famous tiger shark called Laverne that hangs out on the Kona shores there, and we want to go check out and see if we can spot Laverne and do some tiger shark education. Yeah, no, I was like, I've never seen an OPA. The deepest I've ever dove is 140 feet. What's the deepest you've dove?
I've been to about 145 feet, but honestly, there's not much to see once you're down that deep. You lose a lot of color, and a lot of the reef life is a bit shallower, so I prefer to stay shallow. Also, when you go to that deep, you have a very limited dive time under the water. At 140 feet, you're gonna run into your decompression time in like a couple minutes, and that's not very safe diving, so I try not to dive that way.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty good. I mean, at the deepest, maybe like 100 feet, and that's if there's something really, really cool. Like we did the backside of Molokini, and there was a like shark cleaning station at like 105 feet, so I was hanging out there. But for the most part, like I don't feel the need to dive super, super deep all the time. Ever heard of Hello Kitty? Because the kitty says hello. Looks like a copper-colored moonfish. Great description of the OPA. We are going to go diving again. We just kind of wanted to hang out with you guys on our in-between and try to answer some questions for you guys before we head back out into the water. So we are going to do a second dive in about 40 minutes and take you guys out underwater with us. So if you guys are new to the page, you can follow along. Give us like 45 minutes and we'll be back down under the waves with you. We did have some issues. Thanks to the teddy bear. That's so cute. We did have some issues with the last live. That is honestly, I'm pretty sure mostly just like the boats that were out there. It should be pretty cleared out by the time we head out again into the water. And that's why we've been really pushing the Starlink. I chose TikTok. They like, oh, that's so cute.
That's from Nudiwear.
Oh, they're adorable. I was wearing the Nudiwear outfit, and they like posted a photo that Jake took of us. They did find plastic. Oh, I 100% believe that plastic pollution is one of the biggest leading factors that's hurting our oceans right now.
When's your next live? Well, this is our current live, and we're doing a little bit of a Q&A for you guys. And then we're gonna do a dive after we eat some lunch, get ourselves fed. Invite Nudiwear to go live together. Nudiwear, you're on here with us. We love you guys.
Did you see me wearing your swimsuit in our last live? I just changed, you guys, because I get really cold in between dives. So when we do lots of dives like this, I end up wearing like different outfits and different bathing suits. But yeah, we keep talking about, we've mentioned them a couple of times, this Nudiwear company. We just discovered their like line of outfits, and I'm like super obsessed. I was wearing the Nudie Bronc one. I'll show you the fabric. The Nudie Bronc one earlier on this last dive, but it's just got so many little super cute designs. Again, like they aren't like sponsoring us. They're just such a cool local company. And when we find awesome companies like that, I like to let you guys know. What's for lunch today? The time difference. Okay, great questions, you guys. So for lunch today, I'm having a cheeseburger. Jake has a PB&J. Have we thought about other platforms for live streaming? Yes, we have. We do have other social media platforms that we can switch to if anything bad were to happen. Keep in mind, we're also leaving America, so we don't have to worry about a ban. But to make sure everybody has access to our live streams, we do have like YouTube and TikTok. We've thought about some other live streaming companies, but we are eventually hoping to just make our own app so that you guys can like download an app and watch us for free that way. So we have a few options. I know Jake's got his PB&J, but if you are new, hello. We're just big ocean lovers and big travelers, and we kind of want to get you guys out there adventuring with us, hanging out in the world in a very non-dramatic, realistic sense, not like a 2 or 3 minute video that we edit and post the highlights of, or I don't know, with like scary music playing all the time.
I am not her husband, no.
Jake's my adopted brother, so I just decided I'm adopting him, and he's my little brother now.
Apparently so.
So we were going to be traveling the world, you guys. We are not moving to anywhere in particular. We're going to be heading to different dive locations and taking you guys with us to live stream and dive around the world, see what the ocean looks like all over the place, what we can do to help, and what the state of our world and our oceans is in right now. I do have a husband. He's absolutely amazing. He's with my babies right now, and he's working. So his name is Lance. He's on a lot of these live streams with us. I have my other 2 boys with me today. We got Matt back here, scarfing the food. We got Jake over here. And then
lunchtime.
I know. So, what was your biggest fear when you first learned to dive? That's a great question.
I would say for my first 10 to 15 dives, it was always a bit unnerving to start going underwater and starting to breathe. You're not really supposed to be able to do that. We're humans. We breathe on land. So it takes some time to get used to it. It was never really a fear. But after I started diving more and more and getting used to the water and snorkeling, diving, free diving, it gets a lot better.
Isn't that cute? Someone's like, the one in the back is very handsome.
You guys even believe I'm still here? I haven't said a single thing right for the last 2 lives.
This is Matt. We love Matt so much. He's my brother too. I don't know. I think my biggest fear is getting lost. I'm like super directionally challenged in real life. Oh, I'm coming to Iceland. Don't you worry.
Yep.
Like I've lived in Maui like my whole life. I know these roads. I know we have very handsome men with us. And I GPS everything, and I've like lived here my whole life. So the fact that I GPS everything should tell you like how directionally challenged I am. That being said, using a compass underwater was a little bit of a challenge for me, and probably the scariest thing I had to learn. What's your scariest thing, Matt? Just put him on the spot.
Well, I'm kind of in that, I definitely don't have as many dives in the books as you guys. I think the most difficult thing for me is my buoyancy.
Oh, that is,
yeah. Up and down.
That is a pain.
Just being in the water, fighting the current sometimes.
It's a true disability. I love it. I didn't know being directionally challenged was. I know, Matt, if you want to sit right there, though, they can see you while we're live, too.
How are we doing? We're all doing wonderfully. We just finished a dive. We're about to go. We're just eating some lunch. About to go on another one for you guys. So
that very, very, very visibility out there is incredible. It's gorgeous.
Have you ever gotten lost underwater? I'm pretty sure all of us have gotten lost underwater at a certain point of time. But that's part of diving.
So the things you have to keep in mind when we're diving, you guys, is we're not just going in a direction like you would in a car when you're walking and turn left here. We do have a compass that's going to point us in the right direction, but we also have to keep in mind things like current, and the current is going to push us in a certain direction. So when we're figuring out where we need to go and where we need to get back to, we have to keep in mind how hard the current was pushing to the south or the west, and then we kind of have to calculate all that while we're underwater. Great seeing you out of the water. I know, like, that was all Jake, you guys. Jake was the one who's like, let's eat lunch and hang out with everybody, because we like always are hectically talking to you when we're going in and going out. Are rip currents bad? I don't think so.
So rip currents can be very dangerous if you don't know how to handle them.
Yes, I meant like, sorry, they are bad. I meant more like, are they bad out here?
Oh.
Sorry.
We don't have too many out here. But that's not to say you shouldn't still be watching out for them.
What's your favorite? These are such good questions. This was such a good idea. We're getting really great questions.
We love night dives.
What's your favorite kind of dive?
My favorite type of diving is called muck diving. It is shallow diving and low visibility, and there are little macro creatures there. If you check out my Instagram, Brand Wine Photography, you can see a lot of photos that I've taken on my muck dives.
Not everybody's favorite. No, he's a photographer, so he's got a special love of his little muck diving. I love night dives. I love being out in the ocean at night. It's a very peaceful feeling, and it's very different. It's just very serene, and you feel very like closed off from the rest of the world and the ocean even. So it's really, you feel connected and closed off at the same time. You can only see where your flashlight's pointing. It's just so quiet down there. It's dark, and you have to have a lot of confidence and trust in yourself to do that. So I think it's just a kind of a good introspective moment as much as it is like being out there and like seeing the beauty and the life that's out there at night. I'm a big predator fan. I just absolutely love marine predators. That being said, it's not just like sharks we're talking about. I love squid, octopus, eels, all those nighttime predators that come out when it gets dark, and that's, you know, the best time to see them. We're missing so many good questions. Why muck diving? Because he's a photographer. So
So a lot of little critters like to hang out in halimita grass, which is a type of seagrass in the sand and shallow rocky areas. And generally where you find these those environments are what we call muck. It's dirty. It's not always the cleanest water. It can be a bit silty. I've gotten lost so many times in those situations. And that is where you can also find seahorses.
That's what they just asked. Have you seen a seahorse?
I've seen many seahorses, especially on the muck dives.
Does the compass ever stop working at any point because of how deep the water is?
It always works.
Yeah.
Compasses will always work as long as nothing breaks on the inside.
Yeah, I've never had a compass issue. We are going to go back out and do another dive. I'm not sure about a night dive tonight, just because I have a couple of people with me right now. So yeah, I'm not sure about a night dive. I'm also having girl problems right now. So I think 2 dives is our max for today. We might be able to do a night dive tomorrow night. Like Lance is off work tomorrow night. And I think Kara's off as well. So I think like and Jake's off. So if we take it a little bit easier tomorrow, we might be able to get a night dive in tomorrow night.
We are in Hawaii, which is technically the United States, but we don't always consider it so.
Oh, great question. We don't always consider it. Feels a little different than the States. Do white tips give live birth or egg birth? That is a fantastic question that we got asked a couple of times today. Silly request, can you friend me back? I can try to. Let me screenshot your name. Boop. But if you also want to get at us, you can get at us on Instagram or our email. So yeah, white tip reef sharks give live birth. They're I can't say that word. Gestation. Thank you, Jake. It's 5 to 7 months, right? But they can stay pregnant longer.
The next dive is gonna be in, give us about 15-30 minutes. We're still warming up. We're still just getting ready.
How much longer do we think on Mama? She is pregnant, like pregnant.
Yeah.
She's very pregnant.
She's getting ready.
Yeah, I don't think there's much longer. That's why I get so excited to find her and check on her. I've also got some of her markings down too. She does have 2 darker spots on her face and a lighter spot as well. So we do keep an eye out on the different markings these white tips have so that we can identify them while we're underwater. I know they look similar because they just look like sharks, but they do have their own like little fingerprints to them. Where do you get your scuba diving gear? Maui Diving.
Let's get these.
I just switched over to all Scuba Pro, and that'll all be coming in. I don't know, over the next couple of weeks. But I get everything from Maui Diving, everything. So that's like the only store I go to. Yeah, so she is almost ready to give birth. There's no real way for like me personally to tell. I think like a specific shark scientist would be able to get out there and have a better idea. Can you name the white tips that you recognize? We could personally name them. We call that big pregnant shark Mamacita.
We did already do 1 dive, but we're just doing a little Q&A for you guys, and we'll be hopping back in the water and doing another.
But yeah, we could name some of the sharks. I don't think it would be like official. So where are we originally from? I've pretty much lived out here my whole life. I say originally a lot. I was born in California, but I moved when I was very, very, very young, and I do not remember living out there. So yeah, and Jake?
I'm from Atlanta. I've been out here for about 3.5 years now, and I wouldn't have it any other way.
Matt?
I was born in New Hampshire, all the way tip east coast of the U.S. And I've been in Hawaii for like a year now. I just moved close to the family, and it's awesome.
No, it's really cool. Oh, I'm sorry you were at the hospital. Oh, I'm missing so many questions. I'm so sorry. The whole point of this was to like answer more questions. So we've been using an iPhone 13 for lives. Today we used an iPhone 14. I got like a new iPhone, but we haven't used it. Hi from Japan. We cannot wait to dive Japan. New York's so cool. Well, these boys don't have any kids. They're young. I'm definitely like the older one. My teeth look like white in this video. Is there like a filter on? Are my teeth that white?
I got no idea.
It's like, sorry, I have 2 little girls, and they're absolutely amazing. They're so beautiful. Oh God, Maui in April is so pretty. Cheaper than Boston. But yeah, I have 2 beautiful baby girls. They're the sweetest things ever. They absolutely love the ocean. They're so funny. The amount of ocean information that they know at their young ages is just so fantastic. We did just dive. We are gonna go back to the same location and get back in the water and go dive again. So that is the goal.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I'm gonna eat my sandwich, so I'm gonna pass that off to you.
Cool. Can you hand me one of the ice packs?
Oh, is it hot?
Yeah, phone's getting a bit hot. I'm gonna put a ice pack on it. What animals did we see? We saw some turtles, some sharks, some eels, trumpet fish, cornet fish, some chubs, a lot of different things. What do the boys do for work? I work at Maui Diving, and I'm also an underwater photographer.
Did something explode?
There should be. I'm looking for one of the.
Oh, okay. I got you. Oh no.
Oh no. This is nowhere near as good as I thought it was going to be.
I think
Could you hand me the blue one? The other blue one?
this one?
Yeah.
Sorry, our phone's getting really toasty. We gotta cool it off.
That'll work. Alright. I hope that's yogurt.
Oh, what is all over my hands?
Smells like yogurt.
I can't breathe. I hope it's yogurt.
It's sticky.
Do we get tired of diving because we dive so much? No, not at all. We love diving. We wouldn't be doing this if we got tired of it. What exploded? We're pretty sure some yogurt exploded, but there's no yogurt in there. So that's the concerning part. Why does our phone get so hot? Because it is middle of the day in Hawaii, and it is
I can't breathe right now.
very hot out here. Oh my God.
It's like 9,
I could tell so many jokes right now, and
Ugh.
I'm trying so hard.
Hold on. Do you see
my God.
that right there? All right, can you actually hand me the other ice
I'm
pack?
trying to be an adult about this whole thing.
Yeah, we're trying to be an adults about the yogurt.
There's no yogurt in there. I can't breathe.
That's the concerning part, Brittany.
I can't breathe, stop.
What's the temperature here? I think it's like
It's
85 degrees.
It's so
But
hot.
more than anything, we have a UV index of about 11 today, which is the highest it goes.
Oh, jeez.
So it's very easy to burn here.
It's very hot. Answer the questions.
It will get washed off soon. Yeah, keep asking questions. We're just we're here. Will you send pictures for screensavers?
Oh my God, yes.
Not
We
quite
totally-
yet,
I have
but that is
pictures on it.
something we're going to set up soon. We are diving the pier. We're at Mala Wharf on the west side of Hawaii. Yeah, and guys, ask us questions. We're here doing a live Q&A. We just finished one dive. We're just warming up, charging the phone to get ready. Brittany's eating a cheeseburger. Matt, what'd you have?
Dude, I don't even know. It's like this. A chicken salad sandwich, and they put like blueberries in it.
That's a
I
weird
didn't
sandwich.
read the label before I picked it up, so.
The vlog is a great question. Do you notice that?
I've never seen much vlog here. There was a little bit when it first erupted. I do hope to travel with them. So brand wine photography. You did spell it correctly, just no space between the brand and the wine. When is nesting season for green sea turtles? I'm not too sure, actually.
We can find out.
We can find out. We all have iPhones, so let's check. You got it, Matt?
How many hours of diving to get certified?
It's about 18 hours on e-learning. I'm about 2 to 3 days doing confined water, so doing skills, and then 4 open water dives. So it takes about a week total to get certified if you're counting all the e-learning and all the pool work and classroom, or all the pool work and ocean work too.
The answer to that question, turtle nesting season in Hawaii is, I think it's April to September, but it can go later than that and all the way to December.
So that sounds like it's coming up. So hopefully we'll be able to see some turtles nesting. But nesting turtles is quite sacred, especially here on Maui in Hawaii.
Yes.
So we really try to keep our distance, and we try not to go near them. What are we seeing in our dives? We're seeing a lot of turtles, a lot of sharks, a lot of eels, octopus, frogfish, goatfish, sergeant majors, butterfly fish. I didn't get notifications. Can we push to all followers? How do we do that?
How do we do that?
Yeah. You missed the first dive, but not the second dive. We're just warming up a bit, charging the phone, and then we will be doing a second dive today. We got me. I'm Jake. We got Matt, and we got Brittany, the queen bee.
I have a cheeseburger.
She has a cheeseburger. She's very hungry. We all are.
Oh yeah, we needed to find. We have to look around for that frogfish on
Yep.
this next time.
We love frogfish. They kind of have a face only a mother can love, but then we all end up loving them.
Oh my
so.
god, they look so grumpy and adorable. They're so cute.
We do have the AC going a little bit, but we also have the door open.
And my heated seat is on.
So it's climate control, as Matt says.
My car's very conflicted right
Yeah.
now. My heated seat's on, the AC's on.
We do not have to wait to go swimming after eating. That is a common myth and a common misconception. I believe that is German. I unfortunately cannot read German, but we are diving Mala Wharf. We are diving the pier. We live in Kihei, in South Kihei.
Kind of far from here.
Yeah, it's about an hour drive here.
The clocks do not change here.
We have no time change here, which makes it really nice. We don't like the time change. So luckily, we don't have to set our clocks forward or back at all. Brittany is still just eating her sandwich.
I'm hungry. You know what? I thought this burger tasted weird.
Do you ever see the whales? You hear every now and again, but not very often.
Oh.
Yeah, Hawaii is very smart with not changing. It is changing the date, or the time is a little bit of an outdated thing, and I don't know why they still do it. It was originally for farmers.
Just from everyone?
Not too many.
Okay, I'm gonna hold it up for you. Is the phone cool?
It's cool-ish, but it's just to help, like, disperse the heat, too.
Dispersing the heat.
What do we have for a giveaway today?
Have I ever seen a great white? Why are there so many roosters? I've never seen a great white. I would love to. We should this year when we're in Baja. The chickens here do not have any natural predators like you do on the mainland. So they don't have natural predators.
We got a question. Do we have any giveaways? This shell right here is gonna be our
I think
giveaway.
that was our first giveaway.
Oh, this was the first giveaway?
Yeah.
Okay.
And we already have a winner. I just have to go check.
Well, this was the
But
giveaway
there's
for
a
the
shell
first
in
one.
there somewhere.
And then let's find the other shell.
We do not live together, but Jake lives really close and Matt lives really close to me. There's Matt. But they both live really close to me.
I have no idea where it is.
There's another shell somewhere. I brought it. My car's got a lot going on right now.
What happens if you touch a sea urchin? You'll hurt yourself.
Yeah.
They hurt. There are no touchy-touchy. We don't touch sea urchins here. We stay far away from them.
Yeah, we don't touch anything in the water. We really try not to, you guys. That's hurting
Are
my
we
hand.
all family? We're not all related, but
We're
are all
Ohana. I
Yeah.
was like, excuse me.
And Ohana is family.
Nobody's getting left behind. We've just stolen Jake.
Yeah, I got stolen. I work at Maui diving.
Sorry, I'm just like spacing.
You get a tattoo if you touch one. My mom made me wait 30 minutes. Why did parents do that? That's so funny.
Yeah, same.
So the common misconception comes from when you swim in the water, you could cramp up a bit if you don't fully digest your food, or if you watch or have read the books Series of Unfortunate Events, the lampreys will get you if you don't wait 30 minutes. So
That was such a funny fact. Oh,
have you never
Jesus.
seen the show?
Is there a difference between sea urchins and collector's urchins? I read all the books.
So
Yes, there's a great amount of sea urchins that we have out here in Hawaii. We can spend some time trying to show you the different ones on our next dive if you guys want.
So sea urchins are also collector urchins. Collector urchins, they're gonna be about this big, and what they do is they almost cover themselves in shells and other things and get nutrients from it, but also for protection. Those, not that I would ever recommend touching anything, but if you bump into them, they won't hurt. I've had them fall on my head before, and I've been perfectly okay.
Then there's
Ohana means gang gang. Yes, it
Okay.
does.
There's also the long spine sea urchins. Those are those big sea urchins you're probably talking about with those big long pointy spines. There's also the pencil sea urchins. Those are those like red sea urchins that we see down there. There's quite a few other kinds too that are out here in Hawaii. And it's just really cool because the Hawaii reef system is so unique. You guys have to keep in mind that out here in these little Pacific islands that we are 3,000 miles away from the closest land mass. We did not change our name. Well, we kind of changed it. We just changed it to Maui Pose because we have more people on our team now other than just Kara and I. So that being said, with us being so far out in the middle of the ocean, like we are closer to the International Space Station than we are to any large land masses. The ecosystem out in our ocean is insane. Many of the species that you guys see are endemic, meaning they can only be found here in Hawaii, which is so cool. And they have these tiny little changes to them, or big changes from the species that they evolved from after like making it here. I'm missing so many questions. Okay, Allison. What'd you do? You name changed? I think we just changed where it said Brittany and Kara. Now it just says Maui Pose. And the reason we just did that is like Lance is about to be diving with us so much more. We have Jake joining our team here, so he's going to be on a lot of dives with us. Kara's still on the team. Matt's coming out on dives with us. So with that being said, we just have a bigger team now of divers while we're out in the water. So we changed it to Maui Pose because we're a Maui Pose team. For now. That's the name for now.
Your friends are coming here in May. Will they burn up? It is very hot here. We have a UV index of about 10 to 11 every single day. So make sure you protect your skin with reef safe sunscreen.
It's a great question, Christy, and a great thing that I like to personally explain all the time. Not that all the reefs out here are in great condition. Like when we were at Red Hill the other day, that reef is fairly healthy. The reef out here, keep in mind on that structure, is considered an artificial reef. There is a real reef like off to the side, which is in fair condition. We do not have many soft corals out here in Hawaii, and we don't have any like vibrant corals. In fact, if you see that very neon or vibrant coloring in the coraling, it's unhealthy for the corals out here in Hawaii. We really like those soft, neutral toned colors, the pale whites, even sometimes those yellows, those greens. What we don't like is that like neon, like not neon white, but like paper white. My phone is not charging.
Oh, there it goes.
Thanks, good call. That makes me so happy, Stacy. We definitely keep sunscreen right here in my car. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's right here. I moved it. So we always double check. So not only does it say like reef safe sunscreen, but we always just kind of like go through. This one says like reef friendly. And we'll double check a lot of the ingredients in our sunscreen just to make sure we aren't dumping anything in there. We talked about this a little bit, where there aren't a lot of studies done on reef health and sunscreen in general. The only general consensus that scientists have come to is that they aren't sure in what amount, but there are chemicals in a lot of sunscreens that affect reef reproduction. And again, we want to keep our reefs healthy. We kind of need them, and so they're really important. I mean, and they're also beautiful, and so much life lives there, and like we have to start doing our part to take care of our planet. So that makes me so happy to know that like just a simple like, hey, wear reef safe sunscreen gets you guys to kind of look into why we do that. And it's not just for here in Hawaii, like definitely anywhere in the world. Even if you guys don't live by an ocean, there's so many things that we could be doing to help our oceans, even from Nebraska down to the types of shampoos and conditioners we use, because everything does lead back to the ocean.
And we're getting a lot of questions. Are we going back in? Yes, we are. We did one dive. We unfortunately had to stop the stream and start up again, but we're just warming up a little bit, but also enjoying the AC at the same time, which is weird. And then we just ate some lunch, and we're just here answering some questions for you guys, and we'll get into all of our gear again and take you diving. We're gonna see some turtles, some eels, some sharks. We're gonna listen for the whales, and yeah. We are not finished for the day. No, we're actually just doing a second dive. What skin or hair care do you use? I personally just use fresh water, and then I shower and use soap and water when I get home. So
we're really blessed out here in Hawaii. We have a lot of farmers markets, so this always doesn't work out where like you guys are. And I've done a whole post on reef safe sunscreens before. I'd be happy to do a post on some different products that are more ocean friendly. What we try to stick to is locally made products without all of those chemicals that are in there for like scents and smells and stuff like that. Those could be harming, and a lot of the body scrubs that we use, they do have a plastic bead in them, so when we're getting that exfoliation, that's going down our drains as well, and that is a lot of microplastics that we are dumping into the ocean. Can you go through some of your hand signals very quickly before the next dive? So I always recommend shop locally wherever you live, and Jake is great at these hand signals.
Yeah, so we have a couple hand signals. Okay, it's a question and an answer. If I ask you if you're okay, I'd like to see it back. If not, give me a shaky hand, point to the problem. I got a problem with my ears, I got a problem with my mask, I got a problem with my weights, whatever it may be, give it a shaky hand, point to the problem. Let's go up, let's go down.
Probably don't thumbs up.
Does not mean I'm okay. This means I'm okay. This means I'd like to go to the surface. So does this. And then you watch me is a very common one I'll use, especially when I'm teaching. And a lot of hand signals end up being quite situational. Another big one is this. This means how much air do you have? I normally put thousands on the arm, hundreds in the air. So if I have 2,700 PSI, I do 2, 5, 2 to show you how much air I have.
And we do start at about 3,000 to 3,100 PSI. I do show you guys our air sporadically when we're underwater. If you guys are wondering what that little gauge is that I show you, I get people that ask for an air check in the comments sometimes. So you'll see me show it to you. And if it says 2,000 PSI, you know we started with like 3,000. Then that tells you we've gone through about 1/3 of our air. How long do we stay down? It's just diver dependent. I'm really good on my air. I could stay under there for almost 2 hours. But some people can only dive here at Mala for, 40 minutes. That's an interesting question. Have you ever dove at a black or green sand beach? If so, how far out does the colored sand go? Have you ever dove at one of the black sand beaches?
No, never.
I don't think I have either. That is a really interesting question, though.
When's our next deep dive? We're not too sure, but this dive will still be deep enough to hear everything properly. We should be able to hear the whales and the crackling of the reefs. What's the longest dive you all did?
Do you know your longest dive?
I've done about a 2-hour and 14-minute dive
Oh my
on a
God.
single tank. I got really, really cold.
Happy
And
birthday,
it was in about
Chloe.
15-20 feet of water the entire time. Happy birthday.
Great question on how did my mask break?
Exploded.
No,
Yeah.
it did not explode and break. Something else caused it to explode.
It unfortunately stopped working
yeah.
due to circumstances that we're not technicians, but it did break. We're not too sure on why it broke. We just know it's currently unsafe to dive
But
with.
we realized it was broken when I depressurized my mask on a live one day, and it exploded on my face. So
Yeah.
we tried to fix it. We did get it looked at and tried to get it fixed again, and unfortunately it started fogging on our last dive, which is an indicator of the air not circulating correctly. So I had CO2 in my mask, which is extraordinarily dangerous. So we took that mask off and we're not using it. We're not even going to attempt to fix it or use it, just because I can handle a mask exploding in my face underwater and changing that out. That's cool. I can handle that, but what I can't handle is like breathing in noxious gases like CO2. So
And also, I want to ask you guys. So, I am an instructor, so I'm very used to doing skills underwater, like removing my mask, removing my BCD, removing my regulator. Are these things you guys want to see? Because we can show you guys some of these: how to remove your mask, how to put it back on, how to remove and replace the regulator. I can even take my gear all the way off and put it all the way back on. So let me know if you guys want to see that on this next dive, and I can show you a couple of these.
gazelle.
Yes, absolutely. Oh, yeah.
It is not covered under warranty.
Yes, yes, yes.
See, they
Oh.
love it.
They love the bubbles. All right, it sounds like that's something I'll have to do for you guys. We're gonna do it out in the sand too. So we're gonna swim off a little bit into the sand, just because it is a
Hazard. We don't want to.
yeah, we don't want to damage any of the reef. So we do like to go over sand when we do these things.
Terrified by the mouse stuff. Keep in mind, you guys, as professionals in what we do, we're very comfortable in certain situations, like when my mask exploded. I mean, I'm sure you guys couldn't tell anything was wrong because we don't panic and we handle the situation well. And we know that we have our backup gear in the water with us. So, you know, I have an extra mask. I have extra air sources. Other people have extra air sources and stuff for other people in the group. So once you've been diving, that's a great question too.
So I saw a couple questions pop up. The bubble rings, I have no true way of explaining how I do the bubble rings. I can just show you how I do them once we're underwater. How do I get a seal with a beard? I don't get a perfect seal, so I end up having to clear my mask a little bit during the dive. And then how do we clear the mask when there's water in it? You push air into the mask through your nose while looking up. So air goes in, water goes out.
Yep, it's really easy actually to get the water out of your mask. I was quite surprised at how easy it is to fully take off your mask and put it back on and clear it out. I know that's a fear of people's, is like not being able to see. But like once you've done that a few times, it's so much easier. Am I gonna get a new mask? Yes, we are purchasing it today. We got a hold of Ocean Reef last night, and we are getting a new calm mask. Unfortunately, it's going to take a few days to get here, and they're really expensive. So there's that. And again, that's kind of where all your gifts and help and support goes to. It's like we're trying to get Starlink so we have a better internet connection. We do have expensive pieces of equipment just give out, like our calm mask, and that's like $1,000 fix for us. So yeah, we definitely utilize like all the different gifts we get and donations, and we really appreciate it a lot, so we can continue to do these live streams with you guys. I think we're pretty much ready to get in the water though. Do we still have to set up kits?
Oh no, all
Thanks,
the kids
guys.
set up.
Get these boys. I am a mom in college, and living brought me such joy. That's so awesome. I was a mom in college too. I feel you. That's so hard. No, and thank you guys so much. I do also want to express that this is always going to be free. You guys don't have to give money, whether you don't want to, or you can, or you can't. For any which reasons, we want you guys to be able to come out on these dives with us and make sure it's accessible to everybody. I truly think that by spending time in the water and learning small facts as we go along and falling in love with all the different sharks and turtles and fishies and just all these creatures that you get to see is getting you guys to just really love and care about our oceans and our planet and our home. So it's really, really why we're doing all of this. But I think we're pretty ready to get back into the water. Hi, April. I think we're ready to get back. I'll start to get like tired.
Yeah, we're all sort of zoning out here, so let's hop back into our wetsuits, hop back into our
this
gear.
keeps like not charging. Uh-oh. It really helps my anxiety watching you. That makes me feel really good because I personally suffer from like crippling anxiety.
Where are those ice packs? The other ones in there. I want to put the cold one on it for like a couple minutes.
Yeah.
That's all right.
Did you see my messages? So it makes me happy to know that we kind of help out your anxiety. Diving helps with my anxiety a lot. So sorry, we have ice packs that we kind of have to hold onto this phone to cool it off. Stay safe and enjoy your dive. Thank you so much. Severe anxiety and depression. Oh, I feel you. I seriously feel you so much. Again, like diving helps my anxiety, so it's really cool when I see comments like that and just know that. Terry, thank you. We love you. Have you met Terry yet?
Me? I have not, no.
Oh, Terry's been following us like since the beginning. So, Terry, this is Jake.
Hello.
Sorry you have anxiety or anyone. Thanks, Pat. Thanks. Don't be here. Fine. It's the only thing helping me, honestly, too. Without the calm mask on, some days it is nice to just listen to the breathing and like hear that kind of ASMR. Our black tips common to see there. I've heard they're not docile. Any shark is going to be a predator. Any shark is out there is going to be an apex predator, so keep that in mind. I don't necessarily believe in like super aggressive sharks. I think some of them just have like more confidence. So as long as you have more confidence than them, you should be okay. I haven't seen that many black tips, and the ones that I have seen are very curious. Look, she sent a pinata. Thanks, Terry. Do you know when the first dive was? Oh my gosh, I don't know. We started diving on the lives like months and months ago. Have you ever been injured on? No, not by wildlife. No. I do not spearfish. I don't fish at all, and that's just a personal preference. I just believe that overfishing is a huge contributing factor to the decline in ocean health. Not that fishing's bad, I just think it's not being sustainably done right now. So I don't want to contribute to that situation. I swam with a 5-foot black tip. They're absolutely gorgeous sharks. I love gray sharks too. Huge fan of the gray sharks that we have out here. I've only seen, again, like a couple of black tips. I'm so sorry for the jostling, you guys. I'm like holding an ice pack onto my phone right now to cool it off. We're gonna go actually in a minute. Yeah. Jake's putting some sunscreen on. I have to get some pants on, and we're gonna get back out in the water.
Can I take the phone out there so you can change?
Yeah, I think I just have to get pants on though, but we just have to make sure it's charging, and we're gonna keep that ice pack on it without like jostling.
All right. And then how do I change the screen view to the front view?
Oh, I have to do that. I think I have to hit like settings.
All right, guys. I'm gonna take you outside while Brittany changes. So we're just gonna get ready. All right. As you can see, we're into the back of the truck here, getting all our gear ready for the dive, so we can bring you guys diving. Because that's what you're here for. You're here to watch us dive. Well, not watch us dive, but you're here to see us show you what's out there. Yes, we love our mods. Our mods are the best. We have very sandy boots. We have wet gear. but it's going to be a blast. Are we taking you underwater? We are taking you underwater. And we own all of our own gear. To become a professional level diver, it takes up to about 6 months. How deep do we dive? We're gonna be diving about 35 feet on this dive. Oh, we found our second giveaway here. Really cool. Oh, look at that there. This is going to be our giveaway for the dive. Whoever gifts the most is going to get one of these bad boys. We are in Maui, Hawaii. Yes, there are lots of roosters. They're kind of trash chickens, to be honest. They're everywhere. They kind of eat trash. So yeah, that's how they work. We do have lots of chickens. We don't really eat them here though. We just let them be. We let them do their thing. How many rare shells are underwater? Probably all the rare shells are underwater. Are these real shells? Yes, they are. But we purchased ours from gift shops because we try not to take anything out of the reef.
Oh, they're from like all over the place.
Okay, do you wanna?
Yeah. Take that.
Take this.
I'm gonna. Oops, sorry guys. I'm gonna flip this camera around though. So don't mind me in my settings over here. Settings. How do I flip the screen? Somebody helped me with this last time. Oh my goodness. I don't think so. It like hearted myself. You guys know how to flip the phone around? Under enhanced.
Lives.
I don't see an enhance now. There is a curse, the Pele curse, if you take the volcanic rocks off the island. It's definitely not what we're supposed to be doing. Yeah. Oh, I see enhance. Don't mind me. Oh my God, I'm not allowed to do things, you guys.
What's it called?
Enhance. Oh, thanks, Terry. Terry sends the cutest gifts. Hi from Kenya. Oh man, so this is not cold anymore. This is very hard to hold.
It'll have to work.
It'll have to work. Difficult to hold. All right, so these boys are getting their wetsuits on. April wants you to gift a rooster. Is that a goal? Can we do on here?
Like 50 roosters.
I don't think we're allowed to send roosters from Hawaii.
Oh, I thought you meant as like a gift.
No. As a giveaway, they want us to send them a rooster.
Actually,
I don't think we're allowed to do that. I lived in Wisconsin for a little bit. Hi, Becca. Say hi, Becca.
Hello, Becca.
We have a lot of roosters here. So we're just gonna get our wetsuits on. It looks like our gear is pretty ready to go. We just gotta throw it on, you guys. Head back out into the water, get another nice dive in, get all chilly again. It is very hot out here, so I'm actually a little concerned.
You wanna take it in the car for a minute?
Yeah, I'm gonna. Oh, thanks, Terry. Now that I know how to flip the camera. Hello, besties. I'm gonna go sit in the car until we pull the tanks out. I just don't want the phone to overheat. Hi, Michelle. Hello. Sorry, I just want my phone to be in the AC over here. My phone is like notorious for overheating. No, Terry's incredible. We should be underwater for about 60 or 70 minutes, especially if we don't have the complications we had last time, but it doesn't look like there's any boats out there. The problem we're kind of running into is the boats send out a signal and it kind of jams our live stream.
Car keys?
I got them.
Where
Put them in the, oh shoots, I need the internet box and make sure I have to connect to the internet.
All right.
Sorry about that. I had to connect to the internet. No, the phone's good. I just had to connect to the internet. We have this portable internet that we carry around with us on our buoy. And again, the signal's not super strong. So when there's the boats and lots of people on the beach, it just really, really messes with our signal. Oh no, Terry! You're gonna miss the dive. Were you on our first dive we just did? Oh, geez. Okay. Yeah, so you guys are way ahead of us in time right now. We are going to hurry up and get in the water. The boys are just pulling the gear out of the car. I'm just sitting in the car right now. Your biggest fan. Hi. Yay. Okay, I'm sorry. I was so distracted on that last dive. It's so hard to like write on that board and like keep track of everything that's going on and read every single comment. Is there 3 there? Like 3 divers? We do have 3 divers. So hopefully we don't have any complications on this next dive. I'm also just kind of hanging out in the car while they do a little bit of setting up right now. Oh God, it's so late there in the UK. They're setting up the gear and getting it ready for this next dive. So we'll be ready to go in like 5 minutes. But it's super hot outside. So I'm hanging out in the car so the phone doesn't overheat. Underwater, that's not an issue because it's nice and cool underwater. But up here where the sun is shining and it's like 85, 86 degrees. I know, so sad. It's just so hot. But it causes the phone to overheat sometimes. So yeah, that's what's happening with that. But we are gonna go have a nice chill dive, you guys. I'm sorry I don't have my comm mask to chat with you guys while we're underwater, but we'll enjoy the sounds of the whales. I try and breathe like nice and regularly for you, or slowly, I guess, for you guys. Yeah, we'll deal with Brittany not freaking out and yelling, oh my God, every few minutes about something, which I would have freaked out with that shark cuddle party that's down there because there were so many freaking sharks snuggling and I can't handle that. Like that cuteness is like way too much for me. I have a sea turtle tattoo and a big jellyfish. Ah! To my preschool class, they love it. Oh, that makes me so happy. If you actually Mandy want to get a hold of us on Instagram, I am working at another school and I would love to try to plan a day where we specifically could go out and dive live for you guys, maybe really, really early in the morning for us or something. And then where we're just like really watching our language a little bit more and like more specifically talking to a younger audience. So like I'd be like super stoked to do that for any classroom education and stuff like that. And I am a mom, so I can put on my like super happy mom face and be all like I love kids mode. Licensed child care center and would love this. Thank you. Yeah, no, again, I know, Terry, we love you so much. If you guys did ever want us to do anything more kids specific and plan a day with us, please get a hold of us on our Instagram or email. Our email is Brittany, BRITTANY @MauiPose.com. And I am very, very, very invested on working on different conservation efforts. And then I'm very, very interested in starting to do some different educational streams for the children around the world. It's a huge passion of mine, like getting started on loving the ocean young. Sorry guys, I'm just waiting for the boys to finish grabbing all the gear out of the truck and we'll get going. The night dives are my favorite too. Like I said, I'm having some girly problems right now, so I think 3 dives would be a little bit too much for me today. But all of our Maui Post team is off work tomorrow. Thanks for all the gifts, guys. So we could try to plan one with you guys tomorrow just because the weather is so nice. I know I love seeing every time you pop on Mamacita because it reminds me of our pregnant shark that's out there. That's what all the divers have like named her. So I was seeing the little, oh, thanks guys, you're so sweet. I just see like all the little gifts popping up. But we are going to head out in the water in just a minute. I know that's what you guys are waiting for. Is the service bad? It is a whale tattoo on my arm.
We're just about ready.
Yeah.
How are we looking on here? How's the temp on?
Oh, okay, the service is good. Temp on the phone is good. I'm just waiting till like we're gonna hop in the water. Ish. It's just gonna get hot.
Yeah.
Real quick. Just bought a yellow tang. I do want to get you guys out on one more kayak, at least like one more kayak, so we can go out and see the whales.
Here.
All right, I think we're pretty ready, you guys, so I'm gonna head out. No TikTok for everyone who's been flaky. Oh gosh, all right, so let me flip this camera around and let's get ready to go diving. Yes. All right, it is time. I'm gonna give this to you. You wanna stand in the shade kinda and maybe get Jake to come talk while I get my booties over here.
You got anything to say before we go out?
In the shade.
Oh, in the shade? All right.
I'm so concerned about that bone overheating. Sorry.
I gotta stay in the shade too. I'm getting burnt. I'm pale.
Oh no. It's because you're always wearing that suit. Oh man.
I'm gonna have you help.
Don't lock the keys in the truck. No, we're safeguarding that every time now.
Oh. Nobody wants it. You know what the worst thing is we got locked out of the truck and I didn't have a change of clothes and I didn't have any like bathing suit bottoms on underneath my pants. So we went on a really long dive that day. It was super cloudy, no sunshine, and I couldn't take my wet pants off. So like by the time I made it to the bar where my friend works, like my toes were blue. Like I was so cold.
What's the deepest dive you've been on? For myself, it's probably been like 30 to 40 feet.
You've been on like a 40-foot
40
dive.
foot? She's been on 130 and 135. For sure.
That's a good
Something
listener.
like that.
Finally getting ready for round 2. Yeah, we did a whole Q&A. Oh, is that what was going on? I was wondering. I was like, it's taking a minute.
This guy's from earlier, first dive.
Some whole photos from last night. I didn't download them. I get them look pretty cool.
You were ready?
I did okay. It wasn't great.
Cool. It is pretty crazy. I can't wait till I get to dive a depth like that.
You'll love it.
Storm's not here.
Where's Storm? She's working. Like I said, you guys, we all got real jobs. So.
Although we want to make this our real job.
Yes, we do.
Which one is yours? This one?
Yeah. And if you guys, anyone wants to check out our GoFundMe, we are working on getting Starlink for our setup here, which is satellite internet, and that is going to help us so much more than the cellular internet that we're using. Does visibility get worse the deeper you dive?
Not really, no. You just start losing a lot of color, but not necessarily depth, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I think so. They want to know if you're coming with us.
Me? That's the plan.
I was like, I don't want to tell everyone yes. I'm trying really, really hard to get them to. Look how miserable everybody looks right now with their wetsuits on. What's the coolest? Not smiles. Thank you so much, Terry. I think the coolest thing I've ever seen while diving was our super late dive we did out here at Mala, and that big old monk seal swam right next to me with that puffer fish in its mouth. It was like my favoriteest moment, and those are such endangered and rare creatures. So I mean, it was just, I think there's less than like 1,400 of them in existence in the world. So it was really, really cool to see it like actively hunting. It had a puffer fish. It was at night. It was just a cool moment.
Not underwater. Actually, I have.
We do have a lot of laws going in place in Hawaii for plastic use. Like most people, oh, thanks, Jake. Don't use, that's your gear. Oh, I'm used to me having the whiteboard. We don't use plastic straws anymore. I don't think I really see, there's no plastic bags out here at all. You don't really see disposable cups anymore and stuff like that, which is really, really awesome. Thanks for all the likes, you guys. We are getting ready to go out. We'll be underwater very shortly. You know, we're about to like rush down to the ocean as soon as we get these kits on because they are heavy and these boys are hot. They got wetsuits on, very thick wetsuits. And then hopefully we don't have any issues. I don't see any boats out there, so we should have a much easier time going live this time around. Why don't I wear a wetsuit? I don't really get that cold. I do start to get a little chilly after about 60 minutes of being underwater in the depths of winter.
Is that Inuit blood in you?
Probably. I have a lot of Inuit in me, so that's probably what it is. Yes, and please do not take lava rock from the beaches. Go see the gift shops. Because Pele's curse is a real thing. There's a reason the Haleakala National Park gets hundreds, if not thousands, of lava rock mailed back to them every year. Because people leave with it and then they're like, oh my God.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, Matt is really tall. And I'm like super short. Oh, thank you so much, Lindsay. I just got a notification. It was like your 3rd month of being a subscriber. That's so cool. We ready?
Yeah.
I need help with this. You got to stand in the shade with the phone, and I got to get my kid on.
Alright.
I'll help that real quick.
Alright, we're just getting all of our kit on, bringing you guys in the shade because the phone can overheat sometimes. Hello, hello all. We're coming to you live from Maui, Hawaii. Taking you guys on a scuba dive. And I hope you guys enjoyed our Q&A. Do we surf? Not all too much. I've tried learning to surf, but I prefer to be underwater than above it. Britt, could you show off those leggings a little bit?
Yeah, this one.
You could always just try it in the water.
No, because if it falls out. Hold on. We'll help you. Did Jake get it in last time?
Yeah, only the one you played. It's just so much weight. It won't fit.
We are doing another giveaway, guys. I'll hold up the shell.
I double-checked who won the last giveaway, but it was that white cone shell. We didn't really bring it on the dive with us.
Britt does not get very cold, and I don't think any of us have done much cave diving. But ideally, when we go to Cozumel, the Tulum, and the cenotes will be right there. So we'll be planning on doing some of those. But streaming in them will be very difficult.
You're gonna have to. I can't. Oh, did it click just now?
I was clicking.
We can't get his weights to stick.
Oh,
I can't wait for new BCDs. Here, you're gonna have to get his weight in. I cannot get his weight to stick in there. How long have we all been diving? I've been diving for almost 4 years. Jake's been diving, you said 6 years?
About 9.
9 years. That's only a few months in, you guys. Cozumel is in May, so we only have about 2 months left here in Hawaii. So soak up all our little sea turtle and sharky friends. I'm so sorry, you guys. We could not get those weight pockets to stick. Any risky dives? We try not to do too many risky dives. We don't want to put ourselves in like a scary, risky situation. And especially on our live streams, we're definitely very, very, very safe. I guess you guys are asking about weights and how much weight we need, but you need more weight the less lean you are. So if that worded that well. What is happening? Is Lance? You guys. Sorry, we're trying to get these weights to stick in. Thanks, Allison. I've done a little bit of cave diving, but just in Mexico. No, we're going out. We're going out. No, I did not see the comment about restarting the live. I wasn't. Did you get it? I don't surf. I definitely don't surf. I prefer being underwater, not above it. But my youngest daughter surfs. No, they're not backwards. I double checked that. Thanks though, Allison. I have experienced an underwater cave where there was not oxygen, but air pockets. There's cenotes with those in Mexico, and that was really cool. This is a reef dive today. It is prime tourist season right now. It's spring break. Are you ever scared of being in the ocean? No, we are not. Oh, yeah, it clicked. I heard it. I heard the click. Jake, oh God, I'm so sorry, Mr. Sweaty.
I'm like dripping in sweat.
Oh my gosh. You can drink that? Yeah. We are diving. You missed the first dive, but we're getting ready to go out on another dive. We were just having some weight problems with one of our kits, but we fixed it. Hopefully that's not indicative to having issues when we get out there. Chicken arm it, Matt. But hello, you have not missed it. We're just now getting ready to head out into the water. Jake has his super thick wetsuit on, and he's dying inside, I'm sure. How is your guys' hair already dry?
It dries quick when you have short hair.
What on earth? Our battery does not last that long. I need at least 60% charge to be able to go out and do a dive with you guys. We're at 65% right now, so we're looking pretty good. Do I need to restart? I don't know. Do I need to restart?
You shouldn't.
We shouldn't need to restart. Okay, everyone's like, no, don't restart.
Okay. What can I help you with?
Cool. No, we'll stay live. We're just getting stuff on. And Jake is not happy.
It's heavy. I'm taking some of the weight off of my back. Just placing it onto my legs a bit more. So.
Yeah, I do think TikTok only saves 2 or 3 hours. Yes, Nicole, we can show the giveaway. I don't know where the giveaway is. This is our giveaway for our top gifter. This is actually a really cool shell. And it's not sharp. So that's, oh, I said that and then I poked myself.
You lock the car?
Yes, it should be locked. I'll go double check before I throw my kit on, but let me get my kit on.
I want to take you guys in the shade where it's a bit cooler.
You want to check the car?
Yeah. The car is locked and we do have the keys in with us, so no worries about that. What's the outside temp here? It's like 85 degrees. I'm dripping in sweat. It's brutally hot outside. It's midday. Are the keys waterproof? No, but they are in a dry bag and in a box too, and that stays at the surface. It is very, very, very humid. Right. It's about 3 p.m. right now, so the sun is beating down on us. I'm very happy I put some reef safe sunscreen on.
I don't know where my mask is.
Oh, it's
I'm glad you guys are thanking us for what we do, but we also want to thank you guys for what you do. Because without you guys, we wouldn't be able to do this. And we are going diving. We're going to take you diving at Mala Wharf.
Also, shout out to all the mods who keep our chat clean and answer questions.
I know, we have the best
It's
mods.
fantastic that you guys do that. So thank you.
We don't think our mods enough. I gotta get my weights in, you guys. Sorry, they're over here. Almost ready, guys.
We're almost there. Brittany's just getting her weights in. Then we'll put you guys in a underwater housing and then take you guys on a dive.
You guys can get that in there if you want. Let's go.
All right, we're gonna put you in the housing. It is a sea life housing right here. Sorry for the jostling. It is hot. It is heavy. Okay.
There you go. Alright, let's do the core
I can barely read the comments
Yeah,
like
let's
this.
not worry about reading comments right now.
Alright.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard. I know, that's why everyone's always asking questions when we're walking, and I'm like, it's very difficult. Thank you. So you guys want to go ahead and get our cord on. I do need to put the red filter on. You go, Jake?
You want to grab the
Explain to you while we're walking. Alright, let's grab fins.
Do you want me to do buoy mat? Alright, I think you're gonna have fins.
I'm gonna get that out of the way.
Here today.
That buoy mat's carrying that we drag with us on the entire dive has internet on it, and this cord here stretches all the way down to where we're diving, and we are able to transfer an internet connection to and from our phone, and that is how we're able to live stream underwater. It's a lot extra work. So it's a whole complicated situation when we do these live streams that we have just mastered. All right, we gotta.
Yeah, let's leave the giveaway here.
Are you sure?
We have no. It's gonna break if we carry it underwater.
What?
I think so.
No.
All right, then grab it.
Can't reach it. Sorry.
Can we strap it here?
No, I'll hold it.
All right.
Let's go.
Careful the cord on the ground as well.
Yeah, dude, get to 100K before we dive. Make us feel special for our Q&A. You got that, Matt? Heavy, gigantic piece of equipment. He loves us. Oh, did we really hit 100K? Yes, you guys! Oh, shit. Sorry. It's okay. That scared me. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you. We just can't wait to get into the water. This gear is very hot. Does look like there's a boat out there though.
There's 2 boats there.
Really?
Yeah.
Like, wait, is that boat allowed to be that close?
The closer one, maybe not. The further one, yeah.
Oh, okay. It's not as close as I thought. I thought it was like right at the end of the pier there.
There was another one there when it got outside.
Oh.
It smells so good.
Are you hungry?
Oh, right.
I just ate that teriyaki burger and I had no idea it was a teriyaki burger. Oh. So I was eating that burger the whole time wondering why it tasted kind of funky, and I'm like, oh, it's teriyaki flavored. You alright, Jake?
Yeah, so we're gonna have to go around that.
Really? It's that close? Oh my god. Yeah, I don't think you're supposed to be that close to the pier, but whatever. Oh. No, I think we probably don't have to go around it. Give us a minute though, guys. I'm not reading your comments as of yet. Hold on. We just want to get into the water. And look out. Wait. Sorry. Okay. Oh, thank God for high tide. Tide's coming in. Oh God. Sorry, Matt. Sorry. Okay. Sorry. Let me just run right into you. See, that's what I meant by we can focus on being more kid-friendly. You could say like snickerdoodle. Sorry, I gotta float for a second. You wanna float? I can't, that's why I'm like, crab walk it. Crab walk it. Oh my God, it's so much easier. Wait. I now, but it's deep enough right here to crab walk. Kind of getting thrown around a little, but that's okay. Alright. I'm not going to read your comments, you guys, for a minute. Sorry. But I have to get the phone underwater ASAP in a second so it doesn't overheat. But we are going to go dive. If you guys want to hook up our algorithms, give us a little boost before we go down. Comments, shares, you can even hit share copy. Lots of likes, and then if you can spare any gifts, it really boosts the algorithms for this specific video. And TikTok will kind of shoot that out and let people know like something exciting is going to happen. We'll be underwater in just a couple minutes. Really hoping there's no interference from the boats today. Whew. I am going to stick the phone underwater. Oh, I should. Stick the phone underwater for a second. I don't want it to get too hot. But we're just doing Mala Pier again to see if there's some different animals out than there was a couple hours ago. But it's our favorite sea turtle spot, shark spot. Oh, and it's not our favorite walk. We're all ready to like float in the water and get rid of all this weight. That's like, we're all ready to like float in the water and get rid of all this weight. That's like, if I need to float. I do need to get the phone underwater. Woo! Still want the phone to overheat. See if I can see some of these comments. 150K almost. You guys are so sweet.
Yeah, guys, don't forget to like, follow, share, subscribe, tell your friends, family.
True, that we're cool.
Lovers, teachers, parents.
Check out the other socials too. We got Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. YouTube that come dive with us.
All the fun stuff.
Every dive we do gets uploaded to that YouTube channel, so go ahead and check that out after this is done. Come dive with us, right?
Yeah. Yes, it does. 150K. Thank you guys so much. I hope we can see. Oh, we'll definitely find you some sea turtles on this dive, you guys. I would love to see some eagle rays. It's been a hot minute. I haven't seen an eagle ray in here in Mala in a while, like months. I am going to stick the phone underwater for a second, you guys.
Got one fin.
Alright, I got it. Oh, I don't got it. Oh. Yeah, just hold it underwater for a second. I'm sorry, we do the camera underwater so it wouldn't overheat. Hopefully it was working. Is it not working?
What's the same?
I don't know. I didn't know if it was working or not.
We'll give it a minute. We'll figure it out once we're out there.
Wait, was it not working underwater though? That's the big problem. Okay. Yeah, this is my phone, so I can. Oh, it's not even connected to the internet.
Really not?
No. Oh my god, this is so frustrating.
Try to open this up.
It shouldn't be the Wi-Fi box. What? Not yet. What I do is untie this, unfortunately. behind me and all my jostling.
You want to do this over the buoy?
I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna tie this back on with Jake.
Guys, at the end of this live stream, whoever donates the most will win our giveaway for today of this beautiful shell.
It's a really cool shell. Alright, here's your cord. I'll hold it. Wow. See how pro we are at tying all these cords on in the water. Alright. Way too close.
We're gonna have to go.
Yeah, that boat is so close. Sorry, you guys. It's the cord's a lot harder to tie when we're out here in the water. I'm gonna put my hat away and get the defog out.
Can you hold that?
Yeah.
Let's see if I can. This is Mala Pier, Maui, Hawaii. We are just starting this dive. We're hoping to be under for around an hour, a little over.
Yeah. Good job on your air too last time.
Yeah, thank you.
Nicely done.
Let's see.
Getting the defog out.
Yes, everyone, tap that like button. It really promotes us in the TikTok algorithms. Although I don't really comprehend it, it really does help. Yes, everyone, we are about to go in. I'll hand this back to Brittany in a minute.
Here, I'm going to trade you defog for that foam.
Right
You rub it in, right?
Yeah. And I do it again when I rinse it.
Alright, coming. We're on our way, Jake. Oh, shoot. This isn't tight enough. No.
Alright.
Sorry.
Yeah, we're gonna retie if we use the other one on there because that one's a bit broken.
It is? Oh, okay.
Metal fatigue and all.
I think you guys could get us to 1 million likes. You guys are pretty darn good at that. Alright. Oh no.
Why I know.
Just like rubbed that defog into my mask and then rubbed my eyeball.
And it burns.
Woohoo! Alright, you guys, sorry, we're gonna switch out our cords here. We need our connection to be on super securely for this internet. Alright, you need me to hold the phone up or down?
Careful of the shell.
We don't have to go. We could probably just scoot right in this way. Cut to the right.
We could go around that way.
Yeah, over the reef.
They're about to leave is all. That's why I want to go behind them.
Yeah. No. We'll go behind them, not in front of them.
We're gonna go that way.
But they're just close. Ugh. We are going out diving. Hopefully this all works out. All right, I'm ready to drop. I gotta get my mask on and check the connection real quick. And we gotta make sure that cord's super straight. Matt, could you hold this while I get my mask on? Oh. Did you get it in your eyeball?
Yeah.
No. Just like soap. Hold on, I'm so sorry guys for just
dude, we're almost
under the water.
We're going down now. We almost have 200,000 likes. Let's get it.
Yes!
Let's get it up there right before we go down.
Oh shoot. Can you check my secondary when we get up there? Yeah. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna check it.
We are live. It says the internet's working.
Oh my. Internet, all kinds of stuff. Pulled one out of my hair. No. Okay, here.
Just to help keep all of this.
Alright. It should be working. It looks like it's working great. It's just the internet shut off. I think it overheated. I will hardcore look for more eel. Those are my favorite. Beautiful. Whew, sorry it's all red up here, you guys. I'm gonna leave the red filter on because we're about to go back down. We just like restarted all of our electronics. The beach is pretty busy. Yeah, there's boats out here, but it's working good now. Oh. We got this. At least we troubleshot that real quick. All right. You good?
Yeah.
Oh, shoot. Okay. You ready for this? I've just learned to fix it up here. It's harder to do underwater. Alright, I'm ready. I'm going. I don't like being on the surface. Not a fan. I want to go down.
Hold on.